Let's go ahead and welcome out, please, Kaitlyn Vincie and Heather DeBeaux.
We finally got the wind. Calm down.
Kaitlyn,
don't worry about it. You did good.
Y'all come on over here. Have a seat. Sit down.
Sit with us.
Come on, sit down, guys.
Yeah. So I want to start out by asking, how did you get involved in this? Because this is, like, joining it seemed to me like a circus, right? Like it was this troupe that would pull up and go across the country and entertain fans all over the place. And it seemed like the perfect job, like a job everybody would want.
Yes. So I saw an ad on MySpace. Do you guys remember MySpace?
MySpace, that's old school.
Back before social media was what it is today. And they were hiring people to be part of the road tour team. Yep. So it said Speed Channel, join in on the action, NASCAR. I said, ooh, what's that? So they flew 40 people to Charlotte. They did a 3-day interview process. I don't know if you guys know this.
No, I'm interested.
Yeah.
We didn't know this.
So we had to do skits and dance and do all the things that you guys have seen us do and entertain you before the show. They hired 5 of us. I was a part of that 5. But even before that, you guys know Rutledge Wood, right?
Oh, yeah. We
yes.
all know Rutledge Wood.
So before they did the road tour team, he was kind of the OG road tour team member, but he just had a boom box and like a table that he would like get you guys pumped up. So he was the originator of it all. And then we just traveled around with you guys and became that crazy circus, like Jose just said, traveling family. But Kaitlyn had a little bit different experience.
Trouble, turn 1.
Something. I did have a different experience because I think there was a random spot available.
Yes.
And I had been in contact with Speed Channel for a while, wanting to get on with them. And it just so happened they remembered that, and they already had my resume and everything. So I joined them. I think I started at Las Vegas with you guys, which seems like an eternity ago now, but that was sort of how it started.
And I always tell everybody, they said, how's your job? So I don't have a job. I go around to the racetracks, and we had a great family at Speed. No one cared who did what. No one took the credit for anything, and it was just real special to be involved with it. Guys, we were around for 10 years. You guys were around at least 4 or 5 years, weren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I started in 2009.
I started in 12. Yep.
I wanna tell a story about Kaitlyn Vincie. She wanted to be on the big screen. We're in downtown Indianapolis. She walked right up to the main boss and said, I want to be on TV. And he looked at her and said, what makes you think you can be on TV?
I was like, well, I have a demo reel because I've worked in local short tracks for years now as a reporter, and I have some content for you to look at. So I sent it to him, and that was pretty much
Scott Ackerson.
Yeah, that's right.
Scott Ackerson started the NFL Today with Terry Bradshaw and all those. And she walked right up. So if anybody ever wants to get a job, both of these ladies believe in themselves.
Yep. Yeah. And it's so cool because now Heather's obviously doing pit reporting for the truck series and for ARCA. So she always wanted to be a reporter too. So it worked out for everybody.
Yes. And Kaitlyn helped me with that because she sent an email to one of our other bosses at the time at NASCAR Productions and said there was an opening kind of on the West, the K&N West back in the when it was that. And she said, hey, I think Heather would be perfect for this because she lives on the West Coast. So Kaitlyn actually helped me get my first job as a pit reporter. So we're all just family, and we work together in any way we can.
We really are. Yep. So many good memories.
Hey, if anybody ever tells you you can't do something like these guys did and like Marcus did. They said you couldn't put dirt on a racetrack, right? They said you can't be on TV, right? Well, absolutely.
Yeah, the hub is really big for you, Kaitlyn. You're a superstar there. Like we talked about, we all started somewhere. You're on the hub. How's that show going? I mean, it's your life, it seems like.
No, I love Race Hub, and we have obviously an incredible group of people on air and in production. We bring so many different drivers through there every single week to be analysts on the show. I think we do a great job really covering everything that happens in the race, but also do a lot of storytelling with the people in the sport. And, a daily NASCAR show, it's a long season, and that's a lot of shows to put together. But I think our group does such an incredible job. And, I mean, it's like 10 months of it.
Guys, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Great to see you. Brings back some great old memories.
Yes.
We got the big boys in the back. Crowds on their feet in the back. Are you ready? Love you.
Race fans, one more time, a big round of applause.
Love you, Kaitlyn.
Kaitlyn Vincie, Heather DeBeaux.